Oh, I love Toastmasters. This is how it started for me. 10 years ago, I was just a really hurt and wounded person. I stammered, I struggled in life, and I came to Toastmasters because a young lady named Lori invited me, and it took 9 months to get me there. It was very difficult. I did not want to attend. And I got there and I realized the warmth. It was a family. I realized everybody was user-friendly to me, and nobody hurt me. I gave a little speech. They asked me to get up and speak. And I started to speak, and I realized I was just giving a grocery list of I'm a good father, grandfather, good worker. I'm all these little things. And I just stepped back and took a deep breath, and I realized there's more to me than that. So I just looked at everybody. I think it was a gentleman named Frank Shirley. I looked at him and I said, "Sir, a month ago I lost my only daughter. She passed away. And if it wasn't for this community, I wouldn't be alive today. Don't think I could go on." And that was 10 years ago, and I've grown and soared since. I've just taken off, and that's why I love the community. They've become a family, and they've embraced me and supported me. Oh, I love it. It's a great time. It's on Thursday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. Waypoint Church, that's the one. Unfortunately, it's my bad on that because I just keep calling it the Key Peninsula Church, and that's kind of my fault there. Yeah, it's a great place to meet. It's friendly, there's coffee, there's goodies, there's friendship, there's a lot of hugging going on. It's just a great place, and you really grow and develop it in your speeches. Table topics, they call it when you ask a question, you have an improv thing to get up and talk about or think on your feet. To me, it's just improv. You can make up any story. If I asked, hey, tell me where you're from. Well, that story, you could tell me where you're from, but you can make it up. You can make another town. You just deliciously run around. You get 1 minute to make up a story or tell the truth. Or you work in the fire department and they ask you a question, you have to address the community. Or if you're toasting a wedding, you have to address that community. So that's the skill that Table Topics gives you. Now that's a really good question, and they should be nervous. To be honest with you, no. It's just so friendly. There's no harm. We don't even use the word criticize. That's not even used with us. We say an area you can improve in, and what we loved about the speech, and then make a little adjustment there, and I'd love to hear the speech again, and what a reward it was as the evaluator to hear that speech. And so that's the process. It's very, actually, childlike, and it's simple. People come and they're drawn to it and they can't let go of it. I've been here 10 years. Well, most people are afraid of giving speeches, and it's not about speeches. It's about listening. Your listening skills come alive. And the delicious part is to hear everybody's story in their life. Everybody has some unique gift they give. It's amazing. I know where almost everybody's from, how they grew up, where they lived, what they do, their children, their families. It's amazing. You carry that in your heart with you, and you take it out the door until you meet them next Thursday, I believe. We have it over 800 at the church. And this is just a great tool and vehicle to keep you alive, keep your spirit alive. And I think it also increases you just to go out in the community. Starbucks, someone asks, hey, how are you doing? You improv real quick, you talk to them a little bit, and of course you got to drop that magic word about Toastmasters, and that's easy to do. And they'll say, oh, you have to give speeches. No, you don't have to give a speech. Just go there to listen and get a free cup of coffee. That's how it starts.